What's going on, guys? Auzio here and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have got FUT Champ Highlights Part 1 and you are seeing the team we ended up playing FUT Champs with two new additions to the team this week. It is going to be a FUT birthday ATAL playing in that right wing back position and your boy Delot, Future Stars card, playing in the right centre back position. And I know a lot of people are going to sit there and question why I'm using ATAL in a right wing back position, knowing that his attacking presence, let's say, is so good. Boys, the guy can play anywhere. Let's all be fair. Defensively, he's a beast. Going forward, he's a beast. But did you see the team we match up first? I'm looking at a 90 Hullet. I'm looking at a player of the month Mbappe. I believe there was Diarra in there as well. Renato Sanchez. There were some insane players to start it off. Like, what is this? You don't see these teams that start off. You usually see a few gold players, but hey, apparently this guy scores in the first 11 minutes, and we are in for a game, apparently. We are 1-0 in the 15th minute. CR7 on the ball. Absolutely turns Kleiber inside out, and we make it 2-1. Going in the 25th minute, Ronaldo. Let me see if I can create the angle. I do see Neymar, but he ends up going to ATAL, and guess what ATAL does? Even though the man is playing in a right wing back position, look where he was positioned. This is what I mean. The formation I use, it allows the left wing back and right wing back to get right up there. Like, they don't usually play in that left wing back position at all, or right wing back position. They're usually playing like right wingers and left wingers. That's how attacking they really are. And you're going to see players like Alphonso Davies and ATAL be right inside the box. But we are going to make it 6-1, even though the guy had a really good team. He still couldn't handle the CR7, the 94 CR7, the player of the month Mbappe, and the informed Neymar in the two striker positions and the cam position as well. This guy loses the ball very high up in the pitch. I see Alphonso Davies just giving me the passing option. CR7 with the ball. Beautiful footwork from CR7. We obviously push it onto the left side because it's a little bit less readable, let's say. Like, a lot of people just force it onto Ronaldo's right foot, but when Ronaldo can shoot with both feet, you know it's game over. Now look at this. Some very interesting teams to start off. Like very interesting. CR7 to Mbappe. I'm going to go for the simple fake shot. Those fake shots, by the way, if you do it like a 45-degree angle, they do like catch a lot of opponents off guard, let's say. But it's like, it doesn't always work. A lot of people do read it as well. I just tested it out because it was very early off in the game, just to see how the guy was defending, and we do obviously get it off. 2-0 now coming to the 26th minute. Mbappe holds off his player and manages to slot it towards the near post. That is going to be 3-0, but this guy's going to have an attack. And let me see what he can do on this. Klosterman's going to go in hard. We don't get a ball. Klosterman's going to miss the ball. Delot's going to tackle. We miss the ball again. And somehow, some way, we have conceded, and all of a sudden, it's 3-1. He's coming over with his Zidane. He passes it to CR7. CR7, across goal, makes it 3-2. Is your boy really going to choke a 3-0 lead? Neymar now with a McGeady spin cancel. I go for an across goal finish at a very tight angle, and we do make it 4-2. Renato Sanchez on the ball. See if I can pass it inside. Neymar on the ball. Pass it to CR7. I'm going to go for a fake shot around a corner. The ball roll to get the quick angle towards that finesse shot, and we are going to make it 5-2. So you already know, 5-2, the game is over pretty much. Like, in the 51st minute, I nearly screwed up a 3-0 lead. I can't see myself screwing up another 3-0 lead. So yeah, we are going to make it 6-2, and that is going to be the game. A lot of moments icons here. Look at that. Ballack, you got Kluivert, you got Overmars, you got 95 overall headliner Benzema, which, trust me, I reviewed the card, and I can tell you right now, do not let that card shoot. Just don't let him shoot, because if you let him shoot, it's going to go in. We go for a directional nutmeg there. We make it 1-0. Neymar on the ball now. We're going to go for the hill-to-hill. Trying to take it very calm because I'm seeing the way this guy's defending, and I'm noticing that it's not the greatest, let's say. So we do make it 2-0. 31st minute. Alphonso Davies bombing it up the pitch. That's nice little footwork. Pass it into the inside. CR7, look at this. Oh my god, I'm telling you. CR7's footwork on the gold card, on the inform, pretty much they're exactly the same for me, but it's just unreal. It really is. Going up against the next guy, we see another Renato Sanchez for birthday. We see a player of the month Messi. We see a Neymar. Not bad team at all. CR7 though, just going to try to mix it around. Neymar on the ball. Just a little hill-to-hill to get an extra angle to make sure the what's called shot doesn't get AI blocked. And we are going to get the finish. But look at our RBX. I thought for a second Mbappe was actually going to get onto the end of it. But we end up getting the ball with Alphonso Davies once again. We just take it calm. Once again, another near post finish. But boys, let me talk about this a lot. In that right centre-back position, I still don't know, to this very day, why that man is going for so cheap on the market. You play that guy in that right centre-back position, in that middle centre-back, in the left centre-back position, he's going to put in a shift. And trust me, I absolutely loved him this weekend league, and I'm actually kind of regretting not doing a review on him and actually showing you guys how good he really is, because usually in these reviews, in these FUT Champ highlights, you usually just see me rather conceding or me scoring, you know, or me getting a penalty and then go ahead and score, you know. It's rather those two. Like, you don't really see defenders put in tackles very often. Unless we was doing right. Remember that moment to Rijkaard a few weeks back? We saw an outrageous tackle from him, and then all of a sudden we actually ended up scoring from it. But you see what happened to that guy? Interesting. Very interesting. EA need to understand, right? If I have a penalty and it's 0-0 and they leave during the penalty, you give us the win. You give the person that has that penalty a W. It doesn't matter if that ball goes into the back of the net. The penalty should straight up say 1-0. Like, that's the only way of actually trying to stop these toxic players leaving at 0-0 when I was about to score the penalty. It's so annoying. And did you notice, by the way, how he waited? He waited for me to run up to the ball and then left. It wasn't as soon as he got the pen, leave. No, it was as soon as I was running up, he then left. Like, what am I seeing? But we're already 2-0 up on this game. And I know if this guy wants to leave, he can leave, because we are going to get a W either way. We make it 3-0. Pretty decent. Pretty decent way to start it. We're scoring plenty, and I mean plenty of goals. But look at Kimmich, trying to do a bit of footwork. Doesn't really work out, but Varane ends up giving us the ball high up on the pitch. And what have I told you guys? I told you guys, I've been for the past 2 weeks now, if you give up the ball that high up on the pitch against a person that has Ronaldo, against a person that has Mbappe, against a person that has Neymar, you're going to regret it. Let's just say that, like, straight up. You're going to regret it, because you know how good those players are. You know how clinical those players are. And they are going to make you pay. It's simple as that, boys. But Alphonso Davies, once again, running down the line in the 17th minute. Mbappe picks up the ball. Look at that footwork. That little touch to the right made us score that opportunity. We are going to make it 1-0. Is the guy going to rage quit? We are going to get a rage quit. Going into the next game, FUT freeze. Martinez. That's a card I haven't seen for an extremely long time, and it's even a card that I forgot about the link that you get with Dybala, and obviously Dybala to CR7, so you're going to get all of them on full chemistry. It's a smart link, it really is, but as far as I remember, that's not the best version of Martinez, is it? I think he's got a better, I think he's got an 88 card, or even an 89. I think it's an 88 though, so him having the FUT freeze is a little bit questionable, but let's say he got him out of a party bag, is 100% understandable. CR7 though, gonna go for that directional nutmeg, see if I can create an angle to pass it to anyone into the inside. Neymar finally gives me that passing option, and do you see why nearly all the time when I'm scoring goals, I always take a little bit of an extra touch, like an extra scoop turn, or like right there, an extra scoop turn. The reason I take that extra scoop turn is usually to get away from the AI block, usually to get away from the block just in general, or it's rather just to create an angle that I can get round the keeper or round the player to get like an open shot. Like, that's literally why I always do the running scoop turn. And the running scoop turn is not like it's been a thing just for this year. No. The running scoop turn has been very, very good for plenty of FIFAs. And obviously this FIFA, I do it a decent amount, but it's 100% worth learning. But we are going to get a very stupid penalty, let's say. Like, that penalty, there was absolutely no chance it was a penalty. But hey, I will take it. We are going to go 2-0. CR7 with the ball. He's about to get shifted by Cannavaro, but we do really well to actually get the ball there. Kimmich with the ball, passes to Mbappe. Mbappe near post. Obviously, he's going to score that opportunity. 3-0 in the first 30 minutes. That game's going to end exactly like that. Another player that's got that FUT birthday, Renato Sanchez. You got Mbappe, you got Neymar in there. I like how he's got that Curtis Jones to a Roy Costa link as well. So Mbappe running down the line. See if I can give it to Neymar. Neymar's going to find an opportunity to hit it across goal, and we do make it 1-0. Now, going into the 87th minute. So you can already tell how close this game really was. Like, I played this guy really, really early off. And trust me on this, boys. This guy was a very, very good opponent. Probably the best opponent that I actually played in the first 15 games. So yeah, me going 1-0 in very early off in the game was such a blessing. It was ridiculous. And that's what people need to do. You need to try to go 1-0 up very early off, because it allows you to be kind of calm throughout the whole game. You knowing that you've scored and knowing that, you know, they're probably going to come out and run at you rather than just sit back the whole game, because they need that goal. So yeah, getting that early goal in FIFA 21 is definitely crucial. But going into the next game, look at this. We see a Vidal. We see a Palacio. We see some decent players, I must admit. We see a ATAL here coming down the line. Seeing if I can kind of get that pass towards the inside. CR7. I see the way the guy's kind of defending. And I saw him not actually switch to any player. And he was controlling one person and one person only. But Alphonso Davies with the ball now. Seeing if I can go for that LAKEY. Look at that, man. Davies. I accidentally red timed it, by the way. Don't ask me how I red timed it, but I did red time it. But look at Alphonso Davies coming out with a cheeky double skill move to create an angle for a goal. And then he comes onto the other side and he makes it 2-1. Klosterman on the ball here. Passes to Neymar. Ronaldo. Directional nutmeg. Seeing if I can try to create that angle. Do you see how fast, by the way, he took that shot after doing the skill move? This is what I mean, right? You get these kind of like animations of these players, which is ridiculous. But look what happens. Once again, another week that we end up getting a DC. I don't know what to say, man. I really don't know what to say. Like what at this stage? Like, what do I say? Because the first week, it was like, okay. You know, okay, we are sitting there getting a DC. It is what it is. But, like, this is like 8 weeks in a row now. 9 weeks in a row now that we see this match under review thing. And we get that loss when we're winning 3-1. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. And EA definitely need to sort it out. But since they do, you can't do much about it. You just have to move on. You have to play the rest of your weekly games. CR7, though, going to go for that directional nutmeg. Look at this. Trying to create an angle with him. Continuing to create an angle. Just trying to skill my opponent up. We eventually get the opportunity to score the goal. And we do take it. Going up against the next guy, we see another FUT birthday Renato Sanchez. The amount of people that did this Sanchez was ridiculous, but it's so understandable. Like, I remember doing squad reviews, and not doing squad review. I still do squad reviews, but you know what I mean, right? I remember the squad review episode that was recent. I'm pretty sure everyone apart from one person had Renato Sanchez, and that just shows you how good he is in this game. Like, the road to the final card was a joke, all right? And then all of a sudden, this FUT birthday card comes out. We already knew what was happening. As soon as we saw that card, you know it was a must-do. It is straight up, boys. Going up in against the next guy, another Renato Sanchez. We got Zerbio, we got headliner Son, which, I must admit, I didn't even know was a thing. Like, I'm going to be real. Like, look at this Son. Excuse me? What? And then look what celebration he does. No. No. This is one of the most hated celebrations in this game. Because it's so toxic, it's ridiculous to me. But hey, 81st minute, we end up getting a penalty. The guy clicks B at an extremely wrong time. 81st minute. Look how long it's taking us to score a goal against this guy. Who was a good opponent, but he was toxic. We're not going to celebrate there. We're going to skip it. We're going in to the 90th minute. Kimmich with the ball, passes CR7. CR7 over to Mbappe. Mbappe, great turn. Seeing if I can create an angle. Look at this. Oh, come on. What did you do to me? Did you look back on me? No. Surely not. You mate. Yeah. That's what we do around here, man. That's what we do. Listen, all right? You're going to sit there. You're going to sit there and really do it off the first goal. Come on, man. Like, at least wait till, like, you're 2-0 up. 3-0, you know? Have like a bit of a thing there, so people know that most likely the guy's not going to catch up. No, he does it off 1-0, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, come on, bro, come on. So we do make it 2-1. We win the game, and that is going to be a 14-1 to end it off. One being a DC once again. But boys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment. But for now, peace.